I'm going to be playing Blacklight Retribution to demonstrate the relative performance of my CyberPower PC. I got my CyberPower PC, ordered it about 3 days after the GTX 680's launch, and a week later it was shipped. The packaging was very nice. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I'm not used to recording with Hypercam. I avoided going into full screen because I got a crash the last time that I did. I expect some slowdowns. I don't get any kind of slowdowns with fraps, but to be honest, Hypercam is usually slower on every computer I've ever been on. But I do expect to still get very good performance. So, for what that's worth. Server's already have maximum capacity. I'm basically trying to find a game that has not started yet, or one that it has started but is so slow. I mean like so not into it. Not very much into the experience, so I can show you more gameplay. Anyways, my specs, and they will be in the description at some point or another. They probably won't be right away. Just being honest. GTX 680, Core i7, 2700K. I know it's just a 100 megahertz bump from the 2600K, but I got the upgrade from the 2600K for free. So honestly, I'm not complaining. I started with the Mega Special 2, as they called it, and just pretty much went as high end as that would let me go, as opposed to, like, except for the RAM. I could have went 32. I settled for 16 GB of RAM. Don't see why I would ever need more than that. And at that point, the price to performance just was not worth diving into any more RAM. So I'm just entering a random deathmatch, playing a random deathmatch. Surprisingly enough, even with Hypercam recording the video, and I know it's going to dev down the quality a whole lot. I have everything on the highest settings. But even with Hypercam recording the video, I'm very rarely seeing any sort of slowdown. Pretty much staying higher than 50 FPS no matter what, even with tessellation on extreme. Another reason for making this video, outside of showing the relative performance of my GPU, was to show off Blacklight Retribution as a game, because it is a free-to-play mmofps with tessellation. And free-to-play FPSs are not particularly hard to find anymore, but ones with DX11 features are. Usually these FPS are about 3-4 years behind in technology. So I thought it was really nice to be able to find something like this. I've been playing it for a little while. I've played it probably since closed beta, but I've played it so very little. Like, well, not since closed beta, but right after closed beta stopped. But I've played it so little that, honestly, I really don't have the experience with it that I should, considering how long I've been on the game. Shit. I apologize for my underwhelming performance in terms of the game itself, the gameplay itself. I'm really trying to concentrate more on talking, and I'm not the best at multitasking while I'm gaming, to be honest. So I'm making do with what I can. I feel like as long as I kill more than I get killed, that's enough. Also, on an unrelated note to the PC itself, I should have very, very little lag because I'm plugged directly into the wall as opposed to playing from the wireless. Well, actually, it's directly into the router, but same thing. And I find this game specifically to be just very enjoyable. My experience with CyberPower, ordering from them and whatnot, was also very enjoyable.